Can you hear me now? I think I turned off. Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. Oh, man. I think I turned off my mic. Sugar. I hope the other video you could hear me. That's weird. I don't know why it turned off. Can you hear me now, Brianna? Yay. Alrighty. What I was saying is you should have, I did say hello to Lily, who is, I think, now gone, but you have two arches, one stamped, one in green. They nest together. The punch was used to punch out paper to create this mushroom. You have 3 gems that are the iridescent gems that are no longer available, and I apologize for that. You have a piece of binding seam, and this is in the fresh freesia. This is in the part of the celebration. You have the designer series paper, which is double-sided, and I had mentioned you can utilize this side or this side. The cardstock is light on one side, dark on the other. We are using the dark side on the arch, but it's up to you if you want it to be the light or the dark on the bottom. Okay. You had a piece that we just glued in on the inside. So I apologize. Oh, good. I'm glad the other one worked because I would have to create a whole new kit. This piece here, we're going to fussy cut around, but we're just gluing our pieces together for now, and then we'll do the assembly of the card. So now we're going to go ahead. You choose which side you want to glue down. I'm going to keep my mushrooms up. And this is going to glue to the center here. You're going to have like a 1/8 of an inch, I guess, border all the way around, like so. Let's go ahead and glue our stamped piece to our solid, because we're going to wrap our ribbon around this piece. And this just centers right inside, like so. Okay. Set that aside. Let's go ahead and glue this down to our card base to get it out of our way. Again, this is a top folding card. So this is going to give us about 1/8 of an inch border on the side and the bottom. So just kind of try to match up your sides and your bottom with equal distance, like so. I'm off just a hair, but that's okay. Okay. Now let's go ahead and set this aside, and we're going to wrap our ribbon. Now what I like to do, this is just knotted. I like to knot the end and then cut the middle. You could cut a piece of this off and then tie it in the center. But I just find it easier just to make a knot in my ribbon. Like so. And then to tighten it, I pull from the bottom loop up, holding my tails, and with my middle fingers, I tighten it like this. Then I take and I just cut it like so. So then your piece is like this. You can, then you have plenty to wrap around. And if you have a piece of tape, tape it. Otherwise, you can glue it down. We're going to pop this piece up so your dimensional can hold it. I just take a little piece of Scotch tape. Like so. Like I said, this gets popped up with dimensionals. So go ahead and add your dimensionals. Oops. And we're going to add this to our card. I have it about a 1/2 inch from the edge, and it's flush to the top of your fold, like so. When you have it where you want it, go ahead and press down. And then we're going to go ahead and pop up our little mushroom. I put a little tiny piece of dimensional behind. So I'm going to go ahead and use this little half that I had from my last mushroom. Now you can glue it to the top or behind. I'm going to go ahead and glue it behind. So I put a little dab of glue. You don't want to put a lot because we're going to pop this up. Just a tiny little dot. You kind of just slant your stem the way you want it. So we've got it like this. And I'm going to put a dimensional on the back here. One thing with I noticed with Stampin' Up! That I mentioned to one of my friends was there's definitely not a lot of images to color, although I think next month I'm going to do masculine cards, so those will have some coloring. So then we're just going to place our mushroom in between wherever you want, like so. And then you could either banner cut the happy birthday like we did on the other piece, but I'm going to fussy cut it out like I did this here. And half of it will be popped up and the other half will be glued to the top here. So I'm just going to cut around the words, or the letters, I should say. like so. I just kind of go a little crooked just to make it look like I'm a little wavy, I should say, not crooked, but wavy, to make it look like I'm cutting around all the letters. Okay. When you cut around it like this, there's not a perfect or an imperfect way unless you actually cut one of the letters off. And if you choose to do the popping up, you do the same cutting around the letters, which I'll go ahead and show you real quick should you choose to be using this. So you're just going to cut around your letters like so. I just didn't know if everyone wanted 2 birthday cards. That's why I gave this. And then if you choose to put up this, you can always put popping up to say hi, and then on the inside, you could put, your happy birthday wherever you want. If that's, you want to use both of these. So it's completely up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this a birthday. Although that popping up to say hi looked really cute. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to make this a popping up to say hi. Do we have a pop? Did we use popping up to say hi on any of these? No. So I'm going to go ahead and change my mind. So I'm going to put a dimensional behind here and put glue here. Just a little bit so we can attach it. Take off our dimensional backing and then place it where you want it. I think I'll mail this to my cousin. Her birthday's not until October, so I think I'll mail this to her. Just like so. Then we're going to go ahead, add your little blings, your little gems. Going to kind of keep mine in the similar places where I had the sample. And then this is card number 3. Oh, let's trim our tails of our ribbon. Then we will be done. There. I really thought these came out real cute. This was the first card that I created. But I really had a lot of fun playing with these colors. They're so happy. Alrighty, ladies. This concludes our cards for January. Like I said, next month I'm going to try to do masculine cards. It's either going to be masculine or Easter next month. I haven't 100% decided. I need a lot of practice on masculine cards. It's so easy to make pretty things, pretty cards, but you know, sometimes we need to give guys cards too. But anyhow, thank you for joining. Thank you for participating. Don't forget, if you're placing an order for January, please use this host code if it's less than $150. Any order $60, any order in $60 increments, you will be able to choose a gift from the Celebration brochure through the end of February. But when you'll be prompted at checkout, this paper and ribbon was from the Celebration, which you'll get one gift free with every $60 incremental order. So if you place an order for $120, you get two $60 gifts or one of the $120 gift. Any gift over $50, I will give you a free gift for January if you use this host code. Alrighty, ladies, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will be posting sign-ups for February this weekend. Have a great day. Bye-bye.